Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, an excellent day. Let's see what's going on for Divine Collective. Other than there was like a full moon or something, stay safe out there. I already had like a wild episode yesterday. And it was very much, very full moon-esque experience. Let's see what you guys need to know. If full moon energy wants to come out, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I didn't want to do a specific full moon reading because those can be very extremely general and extremely vague. So we're just going to see what's coming out for Divine Collective. What does Divine Collective need to know at this time? Cancer keeps coming through quite a bit. Someone's either you're a Cancer, you're dealing with a Cancer. Something here, maybe someone operates out of their logic. Something about being logical. This could be you here. Maybe you're a Cancer, but you're very grounded. You're very grounded. You're standing in your logic instead of your emotions. That can be very balancing. So somebody here could be like a Cancer sun sign, but you've really got something balanced out here. And now you're in like a manifestation mode because you're so balanced. Not only are you creative, but you're also being responsible. You're very fertile at this time, very lucky. So your wisdom here has helped you move past your emotions, not letting emotions cloud your judgment. Almost said Eight of Swords. Interesting. 8 of Wands has something moving very quickly, or you're very progressive. I don't know why it's coming through progressive. Something about you being progressive is creating or attracting. You're attracting a lot at this time. Communication has come out quite a bit today for Divine Collective, so pay attention to important communication or being very wise when you're communicating with others, or very logical when you're communicating with others could help at this time. Again, something important about keeping your emotions into balance. And it's so strange that the definitions on this card don't really correlate with the Nine of Swords energy typically. But again, something coming through, specifically about some sort of communication coming through. And not letting your emotions get in the way. Someone here could be, you're like trying to manifest. You're like really trying to manifest something big to the point of like you've been working at it. And it's like you're almost there. And then there's a friendly reminder about watching your speech and not allowing emotions, and specifically if you're trying to manifest, those emotions that would block your flow, so to speak, would be like anxious energy. We do have this Nine of Swords here in reverse, so being very mindful about what you're allowing to run through your mind, run through your mouth when it comes to whatever you're trying to create, trying to attract. Attraction is very important here. Very much someone here might be quite literally trying to utilize the law of attraction, or even if you weren't intentionally, maybe you're being guided to over something. And this is that energy they want you in. Just kind of like a flowing, dreamy, kind of sensitive energy. You're having to be protected quite a bit. It's possible that individuals see you in this energy right now, and it's increasing. Someone here is having to deal with a lot of evil eye, and the evil eye, and the intention behind it is to knock you off of some sort of course. Excuse me. Which, by the way, I keep picking up something about a course. Something to do with a course. I don't know if you're creating a course, you're taking a course, or someone's wondering if they should take a course. Some of you, your instincts are like battling what's being asked of you, or what you're being asked to do, or what kind of energy you're being asked to be in. It's very uncomfortable. Your ego wants to send you in a different direction. But as far as this guidance for whatever someone's trying to manifest here, or utilize a law of attraction in some way, going with the flow is very important with this. Going with the flow. Acceptance, going with the flow, is a lot of like acceptance energy. You accept things that come towards you. You deal with it. You keep moving. You don't get lost in emotion. You just keep taking whatever's coming your way. This may be what someone's trying to manifest. And this is really giving me this like worry energy here. And then we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this could be your main block. And they're saying something with speech and communication. So it can be your thoughts, but more so with your words, maybe something you're saying. So the main guidance here is to be very mindful of your speech. This is very much like allowing us to help you here. Someone here may have prayed for divine assistance when it comes to whatever this is, specifically like career advancement. But the thing is, to help get that coming towards you, you have to kind of move out of the way and go. That's why they want you in the flow. And that's why you're being guided to be in the flow, so the universe can help send that your way, right? Because if you're not in the flow and you're blocking it and you're going the wrong way down the river and all this, you're just fighting a lot. You're spending all your time fighting. And someone here specifically, it comes to like your worry. Worrying is blocking your flow and stopping. So I don't know if you're saying this out loud, but that's what you're being guided to slow down and pay attention to. You do have opportunities coming your way, as long as you're not fighting them, blocking them, doubting them. You really get what you believe. Confirmation, again, it says communication. Nature. And this is another important aspect of what you're trying to do or what you're being guided to do. Get back to your most natural state. Which is very much like, imagine you when you were a child, before all the this, the that, and the externals came and kind of turned you into your parents or your siblings or your friend group or whatever it is. In your most natural state, children are very happy-go-lucky. They think something, they feel something, they say something, they've got big bright eyes full of excitement and wonder. They're very much in a flowing state. They don't know to worry yet. They haven't been taught from a parent or a teacher or whatever that this is a concern and we're in a panicked, worried energy. They don't know that yet. So this is about being in that state. That's the kind of the state, which is funny because the original sun card in the tarot has like a little kid on it. So again, something about being childlike is important for what's going on. Some of you, maybe you are seeking more attention to your business, or you're seeking a group to work with. This is something that's like on the verge of trying to get to you, but you don't realize that you're blocking it with some sort of like fear, doubt, and worry. Communication is very, very important to someone here. Maybe you want to write something and you are afraid to do that. Something to do, maybe you literally want, this could be for someone who you want to be a writer. This is what you're being asked to do. You're being asked to be open, because when you are co-creating, when you are allowing opportunities and blessings to come your way, a lot of times they'll show up through an unexpected connection. Unexpected connection. This is why you need to be in the flow and not worry and not doubt, and just kind of be in that childlike, wondrous state. Yeah, someone here is like kind of letting fear, you're letting fear or something block you here, when you are really just keep doing your best and keep trying to stay in the flow and watch what you're saying, especially when you're like spending money. Maybe someone here says expensive a lot. Expensive. Not that that can't be true. Yes, a lot of stuff is expensive right now, but you're being guided again, even if it's just for right now. Go back to that childlike state. Children weren't born here to know or believe that something is considered expensive. They're just going with the flow. They just see what they see, they feel what they feel. Everything is an endless possibility with children. So that's the energy you're being guided to be in. And the more you reiterate, it doesn't mean that it's not true, and it just means stop, telling your experience that over and over again. Stop reminding your experience that something is too expensive for you. So that's something coming through fairly specific for someone. You have an exceptional talent in art that needs to be discovered or expanded. It's time. Yeah, so this is something, maybe you're someone here, I feel like you're teetering or on the heels or on the verge of something to do. Yeah, look, this fell on the floor. You are blocking your own path. It's kind of coming through like your angels, your ancestors, they've heard your prayers. They're trying to work with you, but you, with your mouth and your words and your communications and your belief, are really making it impossible for them to send you a lifeline. There's something significant for whoever you are about your connections. There's someone in your connections that could help you, or are ready or are available to be utilized by God to, opportunities often come from an unexpected handshake, an unexpected friendship, or, just a pleasant surprise. If you're closed off to that, it can't come to you. So again, something about connections are very important. I'm sorry if that got loud. I bumped my microphone. See, you're doing this now. Paths are closed, do not enter, and you're being asked to do this. Sunny outlook, open to divine inspiration. This is a fairly specific message for someone who, maybe you're in the law of attraction books, you're trying to do this, or maybe just someone you very sincerely set it up in prayer, which is very much the same thing. Belief really relies on that. That's kind of like saying I asked and I prayed, but then I didn't actually believe that I was heard, or I didn't actually believe that it would truly come to me. So what's the point in praying for it? What are you there for to begin with? You're there for hope. You're there for faith. You're there for knowing that something is possible. So you kind of have to stay in that energy. Seize the day. Seize the day. Fertile ground. Steady growth. I feel like this is this line that you're teetering, whoever this is for. You're teetering back and forth. They're saying it's up to you. It's just your guides are trying to point out to you that it's up to you to create and maintain being in a fertile ground. Open to suggestions. This is what I was saying with like being open to something could come towards you that you're not considering or thinking about or believing or being open to. And because you're not, you're kind of closing a door to something that maybe you prayed for, maybe you asked for. Some of you also who maybe this is not as specific, but it kind of is a message, like a side note message is coming through with excuse me, having faith in yourself. Some of you just need to have more faith and trust in yourself, that whatever you feel is a block at this time, you have what it takes. You can overcome anything. So belief in yourself for some of you. Every step you take towards something or towards what you're trying to achieve counts. Right, support is all around you, confirmation. Someone here asked for something in prayer, or maybe you're trying to utilize law of attraction, and however you see it as, either your spirit team is there trying to help give you what you need, or the universe is there trying to help bring something in towards you. This again is this confirmation of that childlike feeling, right? Open your heart to joy. This is like the innocence. This is like that daydreamy, wondrous possibility kind of energy that many of us don't have anymore, because we've been burnt over here, we've been burnt out over there, we've been run through this and run through that, and experienced terrible jobs and fights with lovers and family and co-workers, and it's you know, it kind of shrinks that side of some of us, not all of us. These readings are really here for, you know, those of us who don't have it all figured out. Some of you do have it all figured out, but some of us still don't have it all figured out, myself included. Okay, this is not I didn't earn this position by, oh, I nailed all these lessons. I'm right here learning them with you. But I'm just honoring the direction I feel called in. This is my light that I have to give. Yeah, some of you are very afraid to move forward. You're afraid to move forward, and what this is like that you feel like you should do or need to do or want to do. So they're saying that grounding your guides, and sometimes your loving ancestors, right? Your grandma or whoever who's passed away very much is watching over you, trying to help you. I think that came through in the last reading very specifically for someone. They're trying to help you. And the guidance here is this fear that you're feeling about how shaky of a ground this is from where point A to point B. is grounding. To learn to ground yourself will help you through that. All different kind of grounding techniques. You can very much search them on the internet. I would say be wary sometimes of our newfound first priority AI answer. I would still research that. Just because I've had AI more than once pop up and what they said was not true. Anyways, do your research, find grounding techniques and try them out, and pick one that's most easy for you. One that comes very easy, very quick, something that feels natural for you, and then stick to that one. And then just kind of make that a craft. Make that a skill, a new skill for you. Yeah, let go of control. This is going to help you release control and allow yourself to go on this new journey. I'm going to read these, but I'm not going to take them. So many came out. It says go slow when it comes to, so don't grasp at this. If this is what you're after here, success and abundance, don't grasp at that. Take your time and focus on what you enjoy out of something, rather than getting too fixated on grasping towards. For instance, if you're trying to make money at something you enjoy doing, focus on what you enjoy doing, or focus on what you feel called to do, rather than focusing on the money or the lack thereof. Confirmation. That's confirmation for someone. You will reach your destination. And what's funny is when you let go of control and you accept or be willing to take a slow route, it actually won't be as slow as you think it is. It actually, when you stop grasping at the money, obsessing over money or worry or fear or whatever, something comes to you more with ease, and something comes to you faster than you thought it would, especially when you don't think about it at all. Confirmation, miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. That's kind of exactly what I was just saying. Stay focused, hold the course. That's what was coming through with the steps. Take little steps, take baby steps. Every step you take towards something counts. And that's funny because that song, I heard that song, every step you take, every breath you take. Is this Sting? I'm sorry, I don't know. Is it Sting? Every breath you take, I'll be watching you. Oh, I don't know if that was it could be someone's song with someone. Maybe someone liked that song specifically, or just someone's definitely watching over someone here. That's coming through strongly today. They're determined to help you. They've got nothing better to do up there in heaven, or however you want to call it, than to help you try and achieve what you feel like is going to be your heart's desire, or what's going to be a blessing in your life. Support is all around you. Also, I feel like peacock specifically could be important. And further confirmation here, follow your bliss. Follow your bliss. I want to get a few final messages out of here. Follow your bliss. One step at a time. Just keep going. And honestly, just stay focused, but at the same time, try not to think. Your children don't overthink stuff. They don't overthink stuff. They don't naturally get worried. I mean, some kids do. Some kids have that more anxious kind of energy as they get older, but for the most part, children are just innocent. They're very innocent, and they see, their vision is of wonder, of expansion, of possibility. So maintain that outlook and stay focused on wherever you're going, and pay attention for unexpected opportunities, especially for someone that's going to come through in a connection, as if like someone already around you is going to be the answer the minute you become open to it. You're ready for it. Success is near. Don't give up. Yeah, this is you in this hesitant energy, and it's funny because this is my North Node card in this deck. Whatever this is you're thinking about doing or pondering on or wondering the what and the how, it is your true north. It's your North Node. So that just means all the more support and assistance. This assistance is peeking out right next to support is all around you. If you are trying to achieve something that is, connected to your North Node, that opens up even more divine assistance, more shoves into that direction. Hot opportunity, burning desires. Follow your bliss, burning desires fulfilled. They want you to like kind of amp yourself up for this. Golden opportunity. Hot opportunity, golden opportunity. Are you kidding me? Came out right next to each other. So if you're doubting this, you're really being guided into this direction. Grounding will help you. Changing your perspective, coming together. Icing on top of the cake. I'm going to take one more. Yeah, wisdom supports you. Roots go deep. And again, this is giving me for sure someone has some sort of divine or like follow the guidance. It leads to truth. Someone very much has their angels or like loving past loved ones watching over them, helping them, guiding them. Very much so. So please, this is what's coming through for someone here. I hope you got some sort of confirmation, clarity, or you guys just enjoyed the reading. I will see you again next time.